Good morning. So this is my kind of Yudanaka, Shibu Onsen, Snow Monkey Park vlog. I'm in Tokyo at the moment. We're just packing up and leaving. Sad face. But the good news is that we are coming back to Tokyo at the end of our break. We have got all of our cases organised. There we go. I'm a little bit nervous because we're going to use for the first time the Takubin service, which is kind of one of these amazing super efficient Japanese things, which is that because we're only going to Shibu Onsen for 2 nights, we are going to send our big cases on to our next hotel in Osaka. I'm a little bit scared about kind of letting all of our stuff go, but I'm sure it, like, everything we've experienced here so far has been so well organised that I'm sure it is going to be absolutely fine. So we're going to check out of our hotel, check our luggage into the luggage transportation service, and then we're going to go and get on our first bullet train, which I'm pretty excited about. So our plan is, we've got our seats reserved through our JR passes, we've got green car seats, which is like the first class travel. We heard that like normal level of travel is really nice, like far nicer than you'd expect on UK trains, but the reason we got the green car sort of first class passes because there's a little bit more room for suitcases apparently, and although we're only going to be taking like a little suitcase and 2 bags with us for this trip, we've seen the normal trains like have no room for baggage whatsoever, and it's just a real pain for kind of the Japanese people because all the like travellers and foreigners get on with all of their baggage and take up all of the room, so we didn't want to do that. And also, you know, I always like a bit of first class, not gonna lie. Quite excited. We're gonna go and try and find some bento boxes for the train. Apparently it's traditional, they serve loads of them in the train station for you to get like a little train lunch, so because we're going to be in the train over lunchtime. And then we're travelling up north from Tokyo to Nagano on the bullet train, and then from we're taking a private train line which we can't use our JR passes for, from Nagano to Yudanaka. At Yudanaka, the hotel that we're staying at, the Ryokan, which is a traditional Japanese guest house, should be sending a shuttle to pick us up. Fingers crossed. And they should be taking us up to Shibu Onsen, which is an onsen resort. Onsen are Japanese volcanic hot springs, and I cannot wait because Tokyo has been amazing. I've loved every minute of it, but it's been really busy and really hectic. So I'm looking forward to some real relaxation. And the plans whilst we're up there are to just relax, spend some time in onsen. We're having traditional Japanese keisuke, I think it is, keisuke, Japanese meals, and we're going to go up a little walk up into the mountain to see the snow monkeys come down to use the hot springs, which should be amazing. So yeah, better get moving. It's our first bullet train. I'm quite excited. We didn't manage to find any lunch though. Like we walked around the station about 5 times and could not find the place that we were looking for. But we have a stopover at Nagano, so I'm hoping we can find some food there. I think we're right at the back. You win! So after a little bit of running around Nagano station trying to find the private line for Yudanaka, we have managed to find our train. And Dan, more importantly, has managed to find us some lunch. Looks pretty good for train station food. We're sat right at the front of the bullet train. This is really good. So we have just checked into our ryokan and it is amazing. Let me show you around. I haven't even explored properly yet, but here's our room. It's huge. So we have like a little porch area. That's it. I have not been in these places yet. Oh, like a little kitchen and a fridge. Look at the view out into the mountains. What's in there? Is that the loo? That's the loo. Then we have a little sitting area, a Western style table. Newspaper, TV, kettle, just had some green tea. Lovely owner just checked us in our room, so we just had some green tea. And I think they make up the beds in one of these areas when we're having dinner later. Quite low headroom. We are taller than Japanese people. Don't know what's in here. I think this is just a cupboard. Oh yes, it's all our bedding. And somewhere out here, look how beautiful these doors are. I can't really see whilst I'm opening it. It's so pretty. Oh, little stool. Cupboard. Ah, wardrobe. Found the wardrobe. Looks like it goes out. It's a bit weird.
Could be through here.
No. Ah. I think the blue ones will be yours, love. Do they fit on your giant Western feet?
Not really.
Ah, blue. Sink. And our own private onsen. Oh, it's so pretty. And here we have some traditional Japanese houseware. I'm slightly concerned it's not going to fit because we are definitely some of the largest people I've seen here in the whole country. Good morning. Good morning. So this is the massive breakfast that we've been bought in our lovely little private dining room. And a wave at the camera in your lovely outfit. So we have, oh, so much. I'll start over here. You can crack on, Dan, that's fine. Poor Simi always has to wait to eat till I've photographed and recorded everything. So we have some tofu bubbling away there, an apple juice, some miso soup, really big miso soup, which we've been told is very good for our health in the morning. In here we've got some pickles and some rice. I think some tea, some egg in here, I think she said. Oh yes, egg. Salad dressing. What was in this one? I'm trying not to get my sleeves in.
Yogurt.
Yogurt and fruit in here. Yes. And then to go with the rice, we've got some mushrooms, seaweed, pumpkin. Everything here is seasonal, so there's been lots of pumpkin. Some more vegetables and peanuts, and some tiny little fishes. Time to tuck in, I think. Just noticed how cute this, the little knife stand, is a little monkey. And these are our beds. So we're sleeping on traditional Japanese futons. They are quite hard, but I actually slept surprisingly well last night. I don't know whether I was just tired, but it was actually quite comfy. Slept like a baby. It's very peaceful out here too, which I think makes a difference. It's monkey day, and of course it's pouring with rain. Which is fine, I have waterproofs, but I have heard the path gets a little bit muddy when it's raining, and we only have trainers because it's not meant to be raining, because rainy season's meant to be over. But never mind, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go see some monkeys. Off we go, it's hiking time. It's quite a hill. So we just found out that the main hiking trail is actually closed for construction. So we're walking up a road instead, which I'm hoping works out better for us because it's not as muddy, but we'll see. This looks muddier and hikier. So beautiful though. Just had our first nearly sliding over onto our arse in the mud incident. It is a little bit muddy and treacherous. Just trying to take it slow. A little bit concerned about how downhill we're going to be going, because that means we've got to come uphill afterwards, but try not to think about that. I'm sure we'll be like adrenaline fueled on monkey excitement at that point. I think we might be there. Spoke too soon. I can see a lot of steps up ahead. This is amazing. I think I actually saw this when I was looking for somewhere to stay. It is a little Ryokan and onsen resort, like right up in the forest. It's really, really lovely. And you can see the like hot jets coming up out of the ground. It smells quite sulphury. Okay, here we go. There were a group of really old ladies walking back, so if they can do it, we should be able to do it. I somehow feel like we're less fit than them. Look! Monkeys! There's so many monkeys! We've talked about coming here for years. I can't believe we're actually here and we are so close. not sure what's happened, but they've just all come down from the hot springs, the area where we are, and come running past us. They're everywhere. Bye bye monkeys. Okay, so we've made it back down the mountain. We have hit up the gift shop. Dan's eyes are only watering slightly. There's some amazing Hello Kitty versus snow monkeys stuff. That's so cool. And now we're starving, so we're gonna get some ramen, I think, from this little cafe that is halfway up the mountain. And we were told by the lady at our Ryokan that this is the place to get lunch, i.e. it's the only place to get lunch, but it looks really good. You can tell we've come further north because the leaves are starting to turn up here. It's so beautiful. I think because it's been quite warm, I don't know whether we're going to see them spreading all the way down the country, so it's lovely to see them up here. So we've had our amazing noodles. I had them with the local miso. Apparently this area is really famous for its apple juice, which I've had a couple of times now. So we have it at breakfast. I've just had a big glass of it with lunch. It's so good. I can't really describe it. It's like almost peachy. It's really sweet. It's amazing. So now we're going to go back to our hotel, back to our Ryokan, and get some onsen time in, which I won't be filming because Japanese onsen, you do not wear any clothes, you do not wear any bikini. A little bit nervous, but our Ryokan's really, really small, so I'm hoping the chances of there being lots of other people there aren't that high, and they do it all the time, so it's quite normal. Here is the entrance to the onsen. You can see it is blue for men and red for women. So obviously I couldn't film it, but we just had our first proper Japanese onsen experience. As you can probably tell by how red I am. It was amazing. I feel so relaxed. It was so hot though. I cannot believe how hot it was. Like, it was hot to the point where couldn't even like stay in there that long, so we're obviously rubbish at it because I think Japanese stay in for like 2 hours. I think we managed half an hour, and most of that was like getting in and out, so we're like sat on the side. But it was so beautiful. Like, I wish I could have taken some pictures for you of like the actual onsen. It was out in the gardens and the water was just coming straight out of the mountain, and it was all secluded. And it's just this like rock pool, and you're just sat on rocks, and it was really amazing because one of the reasons we chose this Ryokan was because it has a mixed onsen, which most of them don't, because obviously because you don't wear anything, most of them are like split male and female. But this one has a mixed one, which some hotels do, and Dan and I were actually the only ones in it, so no need to be worried. And it was just, yeah, so good. Apparently it's really, really good for your skin, so we used our private onsen last night, and I think my skin already looks better because I've got some like hormonal stuff going on. So I'm expecting to wake up looking 20 tomorrow. What do we have for our dinner tonight? I have a feeling this will just be the start. So first we have crushed tofu and vegetables, local apple I talked about earlier with vinegar, the apple beef, so this is beef fed on apples, and we had this last night in shabu shabu and it was amazing. And then we also have some cucumber and some, is that mushrooms? Cucumber and mushrooms. And a plum sake that I have just tried, and it is amazing. Next course we have some chicken yakitori, local chicken, fried up on a kebab. And we have potato soup. Each night the owner of the Ryokan does all of the cooking, and they write out a menu for us, and because we're English and don't understand the Japanese, and they just illustrate it beautifully. So here's the plum sake, and they made us a little wedding cake, and they've also decorated the room for us with a little bride and groom wine bottle. So next up we have some sea bream sashimi with proper fresh wasabi and fried eggplant. Tonight's main course is sukiyaki, which is the apple beef again, which is amazing. And it's cooked in this big sukiyaki pot. And then there's some cooked beef, and we're dipping it in raw egg, which is one of those things where you're like, what? But oh, it's so good. And lots of rice and pickles and broth to go with it. On to dessert, we have grapes, which I'm going to put my hand in the photo for scale. The Japanese grapes are enormous. And the local apples and some tea, which is caffeine free apparently, and we will then be getting some ice cream. Here we go again in a heart. Local ice cream, soybean powder, red beans and dumplings. So here is the lovely cake that they have made us to celebrate that we are on our honeymoon. Honestly, the service and just, it's not even service, we've just been like just welcomed into this Ryokan. The hospitality has been amazing. Yeah, hospitality, not service. So they made us a little cake and delivered it to our room with some tea, or so we can make some tea to have with it. And they've also given us these candles, and they said because we've been married for 2 months now, we can put 2 candles in the cake and light them to celebrate. It's just so lovely. This is a Pocky that is a limited edition to the Nagano area. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, show the wrapper. There we go. And it's grape flavoured. And this one Pocky stick, cost £1. So it better be good. Here we go. It's nice. Phew, it's nice. Whether it's worth £1, I don't know. Good morning. Okay, I've lost track of what day it is now, but we are leaving our Ryokan today in the mountains. It's been such a relaxing stay. It's been so nice, and seeing the monkeys was just something we've talked about doing for so long, and I can't quite believe that we've done it. It is a bit of a hike up from Tokyo, but I would totally recommend that you do it. I wouldn't recommend you do it as a day trip because I think it'd be far too long. Come check into an amazing onsen Ryokan. Like, don't come to an onsen area and not visit it. But speaking of onsen, I wanted to just, before we went, show you our onsen properly, because I know that I did a very brief kind of like, oh look, we've got an onsen when I first arrived. But obviously, before we started researching into our trip to Japan, I didn't even know what an onsen was. So, flip you around and show you. So this is the start of our like Japanese bathroom. So it's almost like outside really. It's like on the outside of the little apartment that we have. There's the main sink and everything, and then the loo is through there. And gosh, I'm gonna miss Japanese toilets. Oh, Dan's just coming in.
Wash my hands.
Come wash your hands. And then here, out through this door, you might think, oh, where's the shower? And it is out here. So the shower is actually outside. This bit's covered over. You can see it's just open to the outside though. This bit's covered over just in case it's raining, I'm guessing. And then you see you have your little stool. And a bucket and a shower, and basically you sit down and you have your shower out here. So I've been having a shower outside in the morning, which has been really cool, and it is really hot water and it's heated. It's all volcanic spring water, which is amazing. And then we've got the bath, which is also, you might be able to see it steaming. It's really hot, fresh volcanic water. And this actually has like jacuzzi jets as well, so that was amazing to be able to soak in that. Dan had to go in that last night. And then out here, trying not to get wet feet, we have our own little private onsen pool, which again you can see steaming away, which is outside. And yeah, we had a soak in that. It's so lovely. So we're now at Yudanaka station again, and it's time to go. I'm so sad, we had a really emotional goodbye with our Ryokan people, and they gave us some little gifts, and some of them, apparently one of them is a little jade frock that apparently means that we will come back. We're already planning like an anniversary trip back. So we are now going off to Osaka, so I'm wrapping up this vlog. It's been absolutely amazing, and I'll see you very soon.